Chef Tex. It's me, Maya Chef Tex. Let's do another thing for the minty ice cream dough ice. For today's Translucent Monday, we'll be using these pieces to make a greenhouse for the garden of the minty ice cream dough ice. Using those beads and this beautiful glittery container that we're going to use as a roof of the unique greenhouse we're about to do. But what plants are in there? And because I wanted to work with Marina Mello or her parents, I'll be using that in this video, but I think I need something more to bring up the height of the greenhouse that we're about to make. So let's get on with it. I'm going to trim that container and make sure I align this correctly so I could trim this too. This is so beautiful, I almost don't want to cut it off. But yet I kind of have to, but I can be creative with the way that I've cut it off. And let's bring out Marina Mello. It's a little bit short. So let's add another one. That would do good for what to do with these. Anyways. So let's just cut this plastic off it before the beautiful roof goes on it. Let's test it. That's much better. It looks like a beehive a little, but that's going to change just right now. Have to glue those pieces together. So there's that. I have to glue those pieces together to create it. Create the greenhouse thing that I want to create. Maybe I don't like that sticking out. Maybe I can do better than that for the beautiful pink roof that it has. It's quite an unusual choice, but I wanted to really use it in today's Translucent Monday. Kind of did that to paint some doll shoes. So let's just get out the glue and glue that roof on to it. It took a while. I did have to trim a lot, although I did say I did not want to, because look at this beautiful glitter in it. Ta-da! But I have to do something with the leftover pieces of plastic. Maybe I'll do something with it, but I'm just figuring things out before I can use the beads that I promised you all that I will use in it. So let's grab this and glue that on. And let's glue this thing onto the rooftop for even more decorations. So, there we go. Let's just move that a little bit. And there's also this. Let's use that too. For the greenhouse thing that I'm doing for Marina Mello's family, because I do want to add a greenhouse to it, because I have a lot of things for it. Now it's time to add a little green thing to here, as I promised you. This will be a watermelon sprightling inside this little thing. And let's add another watermelon, because that's kind of like a watermelon greenhouse thing that we're making in today's Translucent Monday. Yet, what else could we do in this watermelon? That looks more pear-like. Let's try something else to decorate this watermelon enclosure that I've made. I'm thinking, should I do a butterfly? Nah, I think something more of like flowers, because that's more appropriate for this thing. Or a bow, or a flower, or here we go, there's this white bow with black dots. Maybe that would work. There we go. Let's just do that. This does have to dry, so we'll let this dry so I could do more with it. What did I decide to do with this beautiful pink glitter piece of plastic that I have acquired from doing something else? Well, I decided to add some roof clear roses using it as some decorations. These will be like the windows of the greenhouse. Yet there's still a lot of decorating and painting to do and gluing to do, so let's just keep on getting on with it. This will be another flower detail. And let's just add an insert into this green plant. Let's grab some yellow for the interior of the flower. I mean, not the green flower, but it's like a green plant that resembles a flower a little. Then let's start on the interior because I want to take a bit of a break from the exterior because I already think the exterior, although not finished, is beautiful. We need more details in there. So let's do blue tiling for the interior's floor. Then I'll add some green bits to make it like moss is growing inside there, the tiling. But I think that blue gives more of like swimming pool vibes. So let's add, after adding this province acrylic paint, add a little of phthalo blue to hope that and a bit of purple to bring the swimming pool vibes a bit down, because that's not what I was intending really for the vibe of this thing. And let's paint the walls because why not? It will be overgrown anyways after it. The blue is just there to at least add some detailing that would look good with the minty ice cream dollhouse. Or that could be like a shiny wall, I don't know, but it's up to me to decide. And here come the raindrops, the Northern Irish raindrops again. So good to have them back because the plants need it. But yet it's hard to focus on my videos this way, so I'm just going to paint that. Are you even hearing the rain? Because I am. Let's just paint that blue, and that there's a bit unevenness. No. Let's paint it. And then maybe I should have mixed something for a grainier texture, like some glitter in the paint. That would work to make it just more sandy-like, sand-like, so that would not look like it's from a pool, from a swimming pool that much. Let's see if this is the answer. And it is a little bit of an answer. This blue. I'm also going to make overgrowth inside, but not put too many plants because I feel like the plants can be their own separate video. But I'll decide if I want to make it a separate or the same video. The plants that I'm going to put in there. But I do kind of feel this way. But this greenhouse needs to dry before we can decide on that. Turns out I really did not like the blue, so I made it like a peacock green by mixing green paint into the blue mixture, and I think I prefer it. And yet the beautiful pink roof looks like this now, and I like how it looks now because I think the colors are better harmonized with this, and it's giving a better greenhouse vibe anyways. So now I will try to use this plastic for the door by trying to paint more of it onto the door. But first I'll have to trim the plastic because I want to add this handle and make it translucent. But first things first. Painting the door the same peacock green that I've used for the greenhouse. And good thing there's still a little bit more of the blue that I did not like in there. Not that I didn't like it, it's just I didn't like it on the greenhouse. It gave it that more of like a swimming pool vibe, and it wasn't vibing with the greenhouse, so I made it peacock green and it's better. Layers of paint done. I also stapled on the door to the greenhouse, and now it's looking like this. I also painted shoes for Midge, Brian Mello, as well as their dad some shoes with the leftover peacock green acrylic paint, and that's what I've managed to do for this. I'll reveal the shoes later because they're still drying, but this is the peacock green that I've done. Now let's close the door and let's glue this on so this door can have a handle to it. Come on, we want to glue this on. Let's just squeeze the glue and add the speed. And let's let it dry before we can further decorate this. all of that painting now needs to be glittered up with glue and this glitter. And in the meantime, Marshmallow's shoes will be glittered up to not waste any of it, not a droplet. So, let's grab a paintbrush and let's mix that mixture so we can paint the door with this. I may think if I should also with this beautiful glitter do the inside. But let's just do the door first. Just make sure the application is as smooth as possible. Like that. And let's grab these shoes to paint with this glitter. I think I want to add more of it, just so it's more glittery in that department. I just think it would look prettier when it's all glittered up. So there's that. Although the shoes aren't really supposed to be part of this video, I keep showing you them process, cause that's what I did to avoid wasting the paint on these things, as well as avoid wasting the glitter on this thing. Just for that purpose. So I can just paint it. So let's keep on adding this glitter to that. There we go. That needs to dry. I cannot wait to see it all dried up and glittery now. But I will. Painted the exterior peacock blue while it's peacock green inside. So I've also added plants for the interior. Some floral plants inside it. Let's also add this pumpkin as a plant inside it. What else could we add? Could we add this pink rose? There's not enough room for it, but it's fine. And we can open and close this, and the watermelons are on the exterior, which was the idea. And this is how it looks as a whole thing. Very pretty. But before concluding this video, let's try these pairs of shoes on the dolls. What a father and son duo. but Marshmallow's shoes. They did fit, but I've lost the other one. Oh well, it was nice to make them, but this is such a Cinderella moment. She can fit them, but I've lost the second one. But anyways, we've tried the shoes on as a treat for you all, and maybe one day I'll find the other shoe, hopefully. So Chef Tex, what do you think of this greenhouse that we've made in today's Translucent Monday? I think that's an amazing addition to the dollhouse. And it's something I've never done before. Please tell me what you think of it. And bye, Chef Tex. See you in another video. Bye.